Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. Okay, it's the next day and we're fresh and ready to go, and we still got 10 more thousandths to take off of this surface before we change over to this next side and do that baby. So, and I think we're still dealing with a reasonably sharp bit. So we're going to just move into this. No, I'm not seeing it because we're not back to 90 degrees. So we'll have to come back to this and recut it at 90 later on. All right, there we are at 0. And we're zeroed out there. And we need to find a lockdown for our, that was just a little bit too much. There we go. Take that up, turn it. Now, so probably, I'm guessing, let's just take it all the way back to 0. Let's see what that surface looks like. Yeah, it looks really good. Now I can't remember how we came to this. Oh, I know. Put it on there. Of course. Let me clean off that edge a little bit. There we go. All right. Put our pin back in. Get ourselves back to 0. And we're going to come back just a little bit. And let's come up. And this side shows a little bit less than the other side, interestingly enough. Huh. Okay, but that's no problem. So there's about where we want to be, and it's 30 thousandths wider on this side than this side. And I think we'll just stay with that, whatever it happens to be. And here is our degrees for this one. So we're at, let's see, we're at 78 degrees and 2 minutes. Now we rotate around until we get to this other side, which is broken, but doesn't mean we can't get to it. There it is right there. And we are at 130. Nice. And 2 minutes. 129, 2 minutes. Okay. Take that off. Looks pretty good. We're going to come out, drop this down, lock it tight, and begin. Now, of course, you can't see it from over there, so we're going to bring you over to the other side. All right. So we come in, we got 438 thousandths to cut off. And we're going to take about 25 per pass. All right, let's check and see if we have, if our measurements are close. And I think the only way we're going to be able to do that is with a micrometer, which is not a bad deal. And we're just going for closeness. And we're probably, oh, I don't know, 20 thousandths difference. That's with all the crap in the way. Maybe not even. What are we at? We're at 475. And over here, we're at 4 245. So 35,000 difference. So, yeah, we could just take up that 35 thousandths, bring it down to the same height as this, and we're going to measure this to see what we've got height-wise here. Can you see that? We're going to measure the thickness of this, and yeah, we're off kilter here a little bit, and we're not going to get an exact measurement, but we're going to get a close enough measurement. No, we're not going to be able to do it with that, but we can do it with the veneer. There we go. So we're sitting at 450, 475, 480. Now, let's see if we can bring this in. We're actually a little bit low, but, which is good. When we come in and slice that, it's going to take all of the excess away from that. So, and our total height, once we get the slice cut, is more like, we're sitting at 550, 560. So that's 100 thousandths. And yeah, we got plenty of room. And over on this side, again, we're coming in at an angle because we can't do much with that. We're going to take that extra 30 off of there, off of the bottom of that, and that'll get us down to the same height as this, which allows for that the blade to come through and cut off whatever it is that we need. So we're going to get started here and take another 30. All right, we're working on the last cut here, maybe the last cut, because I'm going to measure these two webs here, and it looks to me like one's a little bit thicker than the other, and I want to kind of get them down to where they're equal with one another. So we're almost there. Okay, let's have a look and see. Let's get rid of some of this scum. Come in with a towel. It does look pretty close though. Got. $250, and this side is $270. So we got 20 thousandths more to cut. Let me take a second measurement just to make sure. 230 something. Now we're sitting at 240. Let's try it one more time. 240. And what's the web on our piece here? It is 240. All right, we're going to come back to that. And what's our measurement here? Make sure we're clean. Yep, we are. Two 65. So 40. So we got 25 more to go. All right, let's do it. All right, good show. Now, there's one thing that I'm looking at, and it might be an optical illusion. So, but we're gonna check it out and see what's going on here. It looks to me like from here to here, from there to there is wider than from there to there, and that could be the case. I'd say by maybe what, 100 thousandths. So because this is not a critical piece here, but I do want to make these two uniform, because the amount of pull on each of these depends on how strong they are. So we don't want to pull it on one and not pulling on the other. So we're going to come in over here and we're going to take that 100 thousandths off. Let me see how much it is exactly. So we're looking at 825, and on this side we're looking at 950. Well, 125 thousandths. So let's crank this back around. Bring this back down, and everything should be just running smoothly here. And we're going to come in. Yep, it's hitting nicely. It's just starting to walk that bit around. And you know what? Let's do this just to give us a guide here. We wanted to go 125 thousandths, right? So there's 125. We're going to come in and just strike a line at 125. There we go. Now we'll just work our way back to that. Yeah, if we could see it. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, we still got another 50, 60 to go. No problem. Okay, another 10 maybe. Or in this case, half a degree. That looks pretty good. Bring up our bit, crank it around, let's see what we've got. Yeah, good transition. There's a little bit of a step there, but I think that's going to be just fine. All right. Let's see and make sure we're where we want to be. And we could come a little further. Looks like about another 10 or so. Let's go ahead and make it right. Well, let's take a pass all the way. Yeah, it's not even hitting. A little bit more. Just a smidge. I'm guessing there. Okay, we're there. Yep. Nice. All right, so now we've got both of those cut. Now what's our next move? And let's see how close they are. Oops. Let's come back. Well, I'd say we're almost exactly where we want to be, which is not bad. Yep. So the next thing we want to do is, if you'll notice, this is a square cut to this back line here. In fact, it isn't even a square cut. It's kind of an odd little weird cut. Look at that. But we're going to make it square. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this all the way back to 0, because we know that hole is at 0. And there's 0. And let's make sure we're zeroed out. Yep, we're good. We're going to bring our bit in and bring it sideways. Well, let's do this. No, I guess we're not going to do that side because it hits the tripod. And bring it down just a little bit. There it is, right there. Take it all the way down to the bottom. Now we're going to just bring the table the X direction until we start to hit. There it is, it's hitting. And now, but we're climbing, so that's not a good idea. All right, so maybe what we can do is just take it up and bring it out and drop it down. All right, so we've come back. Now we're going to move forward and make that final cut. And we're sitting on 0. We're going to drop down to bottoming out on the bit. There's our bottom. And we're just going to move on in. Not like they haven't been cut a number of times before for the very same reason. Okay, we're almost there. There it is. Bring it up. Bring it over, and we're going to do the same thing. Now, once again, this looks a little wider than this. And so what I want to do is I'm going to come in, change out the bit, put a scribe in there and scribe the center line and see where we're at with that piece. We may end up having to take some out of this side.